Good evening. Thank you so much for coming back, watching my YouTube videos. This is Simon Adeem, nurse from Pakistan. I'm here working in the UK and I provide information about UK nursing, process of becoming a nurse, each and every bit around me. If you are interested in these topics, or if you're willing to, if you want to come over, to the UK, please consider subscribing. Returning viewer, thank you so much for your support, for your effort, for your likes, comments. I really appreciate. All know that NMC said they are going to implement the OET changes in January 2023. Nothing has happened. They haven't said anything so far, and according to the Times, they said they are going to implement in February, beginning of February. Let's see what they say and what is going to happen. You know that there was no change at all. They are just going to, they said they are going to make some changes in clubbing of the results, but nothing major. We are going to discuss what they said so far and what they are going to implement. I have already made a video about this already. I think I've already made a video on this topic, but I think it's someone asked me recently that what is the process and what has changed so far. If you are interested in this topic, please watch the video. So I am going to whatever I'm going to say is from the Nursing Times and NMC UK. They said changes to the Nursing and Midwifery Council English language requirement will start to be implemented at the beginning of February. It has been announced. So good news. Congratulations to the nurses who are coming to the UK. So the move follows an 8-week consultation which received a record-breaking 34,000 responses and approval from the regulator governing council last year. To pass the English language test, applicant needs to achieve score of B in OET and 7 in IELTS. Okay, in each listening, speaking, reading part of the test, and C plus or 6.5 in writing. So this was the requirement for NMC. So under the changes, the NMC will now accept combined test results. You can combine them within 1 year. Before it was only 6 months. Now 1 year you can do that, and you can combine your results. They said under the changes, the NMC will now accept combined test results as long as no part of the test is scored more than half a grade or point below the minimum required for the respective domains, which lowers the minimum score for writing to C or 6. Hey, hey! Additionally, the regulator is also extending the period in which a person can combine their test scores from 6 months to 12 months to allow for greater flexibility and more times to prepare before retaking the test. So in 12 months, you can retake the test, club the results, and you can come here as soon as the possible. Other change that will come into effect is that NMC will allow applicants who have worked in the UK health or care setting for 12 out of last 24 months to submit an employer reference as evidence of English language proficiency instead of test. This option will be available to applicants who have trained in English in a non-majority English speaking country and those who only just missed the required score on an OET or IELTS test. So there is no change so far. They are going to implement in February, beginning of February only. So what they are going to do is you can do 2 tests in 1 year. If you get a lower score in any of the module, you can combine them and then submit to your NMC website, and they are not going to reduce the score so far, but in writing it is probable that they will reduce it 0.5, so it will be 6 or C, but nothing so far. Okay, we are looking towards it. They said they're going to implement. Nothing happened in January. Let's see what they do in the beginning of February, and keep preparing. The second thing they say, if you are working in an English speaking country, then your employer can give reference, so you can do the clubbing was only allowed in between 6 months before, like you could do 2 tests in 6 months and then join their results and submit to the NMC. now it's 1 year, they extended it to 1 year. The second thing is you can give reference from your employer. Your employer can give reference if you worked in English speaking country. Says under the changes, NMC will now accept combined test results as long as no part of the test is scored more than half a grade or a point below the minimum required for the respective domains, which lowers the minimum score for writing to C or 6, which is a good news. Writing is difficult subtest, guys. You need to prepare very well for the writing subtest. It's difficult to get C 6 plus or C plus, but still if they are going to implement the changes in February beginning, you will be able to combine the results with the C or 6. Really good, really good news. But they haven't updated anything so far, but in the NMC portal you can still upload the results, but they are going to implement these all things in the February. Hopefully they will do it this time. And for you guys, if you have done a test twice, finger crossed, I hope you get it and they implement these changes. But so far nothing has been changed. I made it clear that there is no change in NMC OET IELTS requirement, but they are going to change. They are going to make some amendments. They are going to make some changes in February. Beginning of February they are going to implement. They already announced that in the next times, I think it was Times, right, website. And if you want, Nursing Times, yeah. So if you want, I can put the link in the description below. You can read it by yourself and then see. You can also sign up for NMC newsletter, and you can get all the update in the English requirement if they are going to implement or not in February. You are sign up for those newsletters and get the updated information from NMC itself. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you like this video. If you are preparing for OET English test, you need to try, you need to work really hard, and I wish you good luck, and you can do it. Nothing is impossible. You just need to invest some time, give it a good try, and spend a lot of time preparing it well before you take the test. And you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it also. So good luck. I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye bye. God bless.